Yani, okay. So, as Kenyan, what is your call to us? What should we do? This thing is actually depressing.
It shouldn't, it shouldn't be depressing because there are two issues to this and there are two angles to this. Remember, you also have to be able to appreciate that government is the biggest business in an economy. All of us get our tenders, not all of us, majority of us get our tenders from government. You can imagine if government stops spending, most businesses will also close. So we are in what we call a symbiotic relationship in the ourselves and the government. And then if that does not happen within the economy, then it means we don't generate the relevant taxes that are then remitted back to government. So we are on a cycle that without one, the other will not be able to survive. So we just have to be able to accommodate each other. And I'm sure with time, most of this, I know the new regime is also grappling on how to be able to deal with a number of pledges and requests. But I'm foreseeing a situation where this will be reviewed subsequently, maybe in the second or third year, to be able to give a relief to Kenyans. But it's just being able to tighten our belts for now and embrace the changes that are coming.
So, question: this thing has to be done by the time they're reading the budget?
Not really, but it has a timeline. By 30th of September, the finance bill must have been assented to. So but from what I hear and the discussions that are going on, that by end of this month, this will have to have been assented to. And therefore, by 1st July, most of this will have taken into.
Wow. Okay. Now, there's another question here as we come to the end. Where is that question? Insurance tax, is this applicable to all personal insurance claims like accident, retrenchment, loan, insurance, etc., or is it a business insurance tax?
From what I read, it is a business insurance for taxable supplies. My understanding right now, it's time to be corrected if there's any other interpretation, but it was for taxable supplies, as I've seen the bill. If it's going to read anything else, I stand to be corrected.
Okay. And then Mohammed is saying, how will this housing levy help people who live in remote areas like northern Kenya?
I think this is modernization, and we need to be able to agree that urbanization is coming and is fast approaching. We are in the 21st century. We can, I mean, with time, we need to be able to move, and urbanization will actually change us very fast. I mean, the only thing that we need to be able to see is the modalities on the structure, implementation, and accountability of the fund. But from other points, this might be a noble idea to be able to go into. And I know government is looking at how then do they be able to create sustainable funds to be able to finance I mean, once they get in a contractor, then they're sure to be able to do this, because from the projections done at 3%, that was to be able to collect 9 billion a month, which was going to be almost 108 billion in a year. And therefore, you can actually be able to effectively contract somebody and assign a contract, and they do the work. The challenge, and from where I see it, is how that modality is going to be done. But I think we also need to be able to accept that we need to modernize us. We need to urbanize ourselves, which is inevitable with time. I think as things move with the digital age and civilization as it's taking its toll, we'll get there with time.
I am telling you this one, as Kenyans, we are going to feel it, but I guess we should be able to see how the changes that are effected come into be. And
Mhm.
well, I am assuming this is a very contentious issue that we will never finish today. So allow me to remind you that this webinar is brought to you by Atara Solutions in partnership with Profiles International and HRM PEB. If you hear and you wish to do your CHRP, make sure you register with HRM PEB. Currently, they are collecting views on the launch of the private candidate, but also for those of you who are doing their CHRP exams, we wish you the very best. But if you're here and you haven't started your CHRP or you're stuck somewhere, please get in touch with us and we'll link you up with HRM PEB so that you can register for your CHRP exams. I want to just take this opportunity to I like the comment on the chat. Yani, these are things that we are really fighting, but I hope the change management is done and that at least the economy is also able to support. I cry for small businesses like ours because some of these things will definitely affect our income. And of course, for the people who are not able to sustain employees, speaking from an HR point, because then the amount of money that is required to sustain some of these things, then it becomes a bit difficult. Anyway, but I guess we shall find a way. We shall find a way. So at this point in time, allow me to request you to join us for the Sagana retreat. We are heading to Sagana on the 8th of July. Make sure that you book your slot. You cannot be left behind. I mean, surely people are taking a road trip and you're just staying here. You're going to learn, we're going to network, you're going to make friends, we're going to make meet business contacts. I mean, it's time we start you might meet your next employer because networking is your network. So make sure that you show up at Sagana in Okra. We have posters for more details. And of course, you can get in touch with us and we'll be able to link you directly. And of course, follow us on Instagram, like our Facebook page. I'm so sorry that people who follow us on Facebook who weren't able to go live today. We were stuck in a meeting that took too long, but here we are. We at least had to continue with the conversation. But before we summarize the session, Mr. Edwin, give us your parting shots.
As I said, the only thing that is sure is death and taxes. We've just scratched the surface on this. I mean, as I said, is a topic that we can discuss. There are many other. I mean, we once you understand what the proposals are in the finance bill, it opens up to other discussions that we had today, and maybe even after the finance bill is passed, we can still come back and see what has been passed, what is the effect of that, and even have a longer conversation on what is the ultimate impact of this on livelihood, on businesses, on organizations, and what we need to be able to take care of. Because most of the time we only get to see prices increase, and then you're wondering, but why did this happen? Not knowing that you didn't even participate in the first case to be able to understand what taxes are going to affect you, how are they going to affect you, and then being able to plan effectively once you know how that is going to affect you. Because at the end of the day, for you to be able to survive, you must have money in your hands, what we call the disposable income, that helps you be able to buy items, move from one point to the other, and being able to make savings and all that. So, but at the center of it, taxes are always with us. So as you plan even your finances, anything that you do, taxes affect our way of life. It's only that people don't engage effectively on them, but they affect us every day in our lives. Whether you buy, when you go to buy to a shop, there's a tax that you pay, or a tax that has already been deducted on that particular item that you're going to buy, whether from a shop, from a supermarket, from a petrol station. You are going to encounter taxes anywhere. So, and that's why I said taxes are here with us, like death. Thank you.
I hear you. Paul Avelia, Jacinta, there's somebody who's asking for the Sagana link. Please share on the chat. Paul Avelia, your hand is up. You wanted to say something? Paul Avelia? Okay.
So Grace, I'll say we can engage more on this. There are quite a number of things to be able to learn from this. I just did the surface of it. I've left my contacts there for those who want to reach out to be able to reach out.
Yes, thank you very much. At least we can share your contact. Oh dear Lord, Frank is telling me we have today offers. Frank, I am not able to, unfortunately, I'm logged in with my phone and I'm logged in on YouTube as well. And Kevin is away. I don't know where you put it. I'm not able to project the offers. Let me see whether we are able to do that on the phone. So Frank is giving away offers to who? Pathway Services Free LMS e-learning, budget and financial reports, crisis management, managing finances, lean process and Six Sigma, and leadership and influence. These are for 3 individuals, which is free, fully sponsored by Pathway Solutions. 2 trainings of choice from the above list, and that list is budget and financial reports, managing finances, lean process Sigma, leadership and influence, and crisis management. And if companies wish to be taught on this, you can also write to us. Frank, I'm gonna task you to put the whatever on the screen. I am not in my comfort zone today, but we are making it work. You can share your contact details so that people can apply for the free offers. You can write to myself and Frank and request for the offers, and we're going to offer them to you. So thank you very much, guys. Mr. Makori, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for being with us. Catherine Sidandi, as always, thank you so much for being with us. And to you, our audience, we appreciate you. Thank you very much for choosing to be here. And of course, you can reach out to Mr. Makori for further enlightenment. For those of you who run associations for businesses and you're here, you can invite Mr. Makori to unpack this for you. And of course, if you're looking for a tax consultant, he's there. He can walk the journey with you, and he's able to support you on your personal journey in terms of coaching. So make sure that you give a shout to Mr. Makori as well. And we will also be in a position to share his contacts with you for further engagement. And of course, thank you very much, our partner. Frank, I am so sorry I'm not able to project the offers, but Frank has shared his email there. If you wish to take advantage of the free trainings on the LMS, LMS is the Learning Management System, where you train yourself, you take an exam, and you'll be able to get a certificate. And I've read out the offers that are available today. So you can be able to take advantage of that. Make sure that you just send an email and you'll be able to get that offer from Pathway Solutions. So thank you very much for joining us this evening. I hope you're more enlightened now, and I hope for those of professionals who are here, you can be able to have better conversations in your boardrooms because now you understand where the country is moving to. And of course, always get it right with the Tara Solutions, where we make sure that we demystify issues that affect employers and employees. And we are here every Tuesday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So make sure that you join us. And of course, we will be happy to engage further and take feedback from you on what else you want us to discuss as well. So thank you very much. And we wish to call it a night. It's now 9:30, 30 minutes past our time. But where today technology? Actually, Kevin's technology also failed. He literally was thrown out. He has a blackout. And then, yeah, today is one of those days. But we are here, and I hope that the session was impactful. I've enjoyed the session, Mr. Makori. Thank you so much for agreeing to be with us tonight. And I hope that going forward, we can engage on other projects. So thank you very much, guys, and have yourselves a lovely, lovely night. Unfortunately, for those of you who stay for music, we are not able to do that tonight. I tell you. But we are agile. We are agile. We focus and we work with whatever we have. So thank you very much, guys. I'll see you next week, same time, same place, as we figure out our personal finances now. Because we have to tighten our belt at this rate. So thank you so much, guys, and have yourselves a good night. See you next Tuesday from 8 p.m. And thank you very much for being. Yeah, DJ is fired. No, it is the internet that has fired him, and I'm logged in with my phone, so I'm not even able to play music. But we shall make sure we practice these things next time. We shall not just say that we are not able to play music again. We shall make sure that we are able to. So thank you, guys, and have yourselves a good night. For those of you who want to take advantage, I'll just allow 2 minutes and then I will switch off. You can collect Frank's email address and you can write to us about the offers by Pathway Solutions, and you get your certificate at the end of the session. So thank you very much.